After the winning streak was ended a couple days ago, the team is looking to start a new winning streak. And we came guns ablaze in the last game, got off to a good start. Dude actually almost made a comeback, but luckily we were able to get off to a good start because I think I had like a 6-1 lead in that game, and the guy I played came back and made it a 6-4 game or something like that. So thank the heavens I was able to get off to a good start because Buddy was creeping up late in that game. And I'm going for the back-to-back wins to start a new winning streak, looking to get back into the double digits of the winning streak. And I'm facing yet another lefty. That might be 3 games in a row. I might be mistaken, but I think it is where I think I faced John Lester twice. And I forget who was on the mound for this guy, but it was a lefty. And Jesus, I also had a lefty on the mound, David Price. I put Price back in the starting rotation. I actually had the steroid junkie in there for a little bit. But I put David Price back in the game because you saw I am playing the steroid junkie at short this game, and he's a 95 at short, man. He's getting up there in the overalls for a lot of positions. At first, he was only a diamond for second base and pitcher. He was a 97 second baseman and a 93 starting pitcher. But now he's like a 95 shortstop, and he might even be like a 93 left fielder, and I don't know, I forget what other stats he has for other positions, but he is a 95 shortstop, so why not put him just put him in this game. Pujols, man, this guy, the shift has not been any bother to me since Pujols has been in the lineup, man. I've been able to avoid this shift, and it's good to put Pujols in that 4 spot because usually guys are ahead of him and they get on base, so I don't even have to deal with the shift for the most part. Steroid Junkie is getting a base knock in his first at-bat, so he's making a statement at shortstop, trying to be left in the starting lineup in Zobrist. He's trying to put his ass on the bench. And I'm getting another base hit with Donaldson down the third baseline. The fucking connection in this game was a little bit sketchy at times in this game, especially early. After about the 5th inning or something like that, it was pretty decent. I'm trying to do the suicide squeeze. That is fail of eternity, man. That was the biggest fail of all time, man. He was getting me, like, I don't know, lefty on lefty matchups. This game was I was struggling against the lefties on lefties in this game, so I was trying to do the suicide squeeze because Yogi, I was swinging and missing at a couple pitches in that bat, or just not swinging and missing, but I wasn't getting good contact, just fouling it off and shit, so I was just trying to score a run because fuck, that is annoying as shit when you get the bases juiced and you can't even score a run. So I was trying to lay down. I think David Price was up next too, so I wanted to make sure that Yogi was able to do something. I think there was already, was there 2 outs? I forget. Either way, Yogi, I fucking failed miserably by trying to go for the suicide squeeze. I'm not even able to get a run right there. And David Price was doing pretty decent in this game out of the gates, as he usually does. It is just, you could just script every single start for David Price pretty much, and he takes the hill. He gets off to an amazing start, and then about halfway through the game, the fucking guy chokes, so I was hoping that he wasn't going to choke this game. This guy, the flashback Bautista, and he is sending one to the gap, so with 2 down, he's got a man on second base, and surprise, surprise, flashback Ichiro is up at the dish, but I'm getting him looking on the curveball down and away. That is a nasty pitch from Price. That actually didn't even go where I wanted it to be, but luckily I'm able to get him looking. Pujols is back up at the dish, and the shift is coming in. That probably would have been a grounder either way with the shift or not, but Pujols is just grounding out. So next I got the junkie again up at the dish. I got a 1-0 count. There is 2 down, looking to get a 2-out rally going. Sends another one up the gut. Donaldson looking to put the boys in front.
High and deep to left center field. Cruz racing back at the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Donaldson has just been embarrassing pitchers ever since he broke out of the slump, and he puts the squad up 2-0 in the 4th, so I'm looking to hold this lead, man. That is actually the worst possible thing that could happen when Price is on the mound, is to take the lead, because Price is just keen to blowing the game. So I was just praying to everything that he was able to hold the lead in this game. Cue the weird shit in this game to begin. With 2 down, that is a fastball up and in. That is a terrible swing. He was really late on that and I don't even think he got good contact on that at all. Fucking bloop shot to right field lands. So, okay, cool. That happens once a game. then it's not that big of a deal, right? If it only happens once, you can't really complain. We will just have to wait and fucking see, won't we? Crawford gets a base hit with 2 down, and then Mookie is up after Crawford stole second. Sending one pretty deep, so Crawford is going to be able to tag up on that shit easily. And I do just that. So I'm able to make it to third base. Cargo looking to increase the lead.
Third with 2 down. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
You are correct, Vaskersian. Cargo does put a charge into that one, so now we take the 4-0 lead. So I'm just trying to hold the lead as much as possible with Price on the mound. Don't tell me this shit can happen again. Another high and in fastball lands in right field. So twice that shit happens, man. Bad swing makes bad contact, and he sends one to right field and it's able to land. So he has a man on first base now. Fucking Price trying to get out of. Don't even fucking tell me. Don't even fucking tell me that shit, that weird ass shit is gonna start happening, man. Fucking MLB is trying to screw me over in this game, man. How many times does that happen to everybody else? I want to know if that shit happens to everybody else as much as it does to me, man. Try and get the dribbler in front of the plate, and your catcher is right on top of the fucking ball, and he can't even pick it up. So, obviously, damage is going to be done. That was fucking my fault right there, throwing to second base. Didn't even realize he had the runners moving. So that was my fault. But that shit wouldn't have even happened if the game let me pick up the ball. So this guy is doing some damage in this inning, able to score 3 runs. So now it is 4-3. And after that shit, man, I was just waiting for the comeback. It felt like this guy was winning after that. It felt like this guy took the lead after that shit happened. And I don't know, man. This game likes to fuck people over more than any other game, if you ask me, man. Like, honest to God, weird shit happening not very often so far in this game, but more weird shit is about to happen later in this game. Fucking 2 bloopers in the right field land on terrible swings, and then Yogi isn't able to pick up the ball right below him. So now, yeah, it's 4-3. I put Carter Caps in because Price, this was not Price's fault, even though, I don't know, Price was still in the game. So I just think he's fucking bad luck, man. Every single time Price is in the game, some weird ass shit's happening. And it's fucking happening in this game. So I took Price out, put Carter Caps in, and he was doing pretty decent when I put him in. So I was going to try and leave him in as much as possible. Probably wasn't going to pitch hit for him when he got up to the plate. And you want to talk about more weird shit? Mookie. Mookie sends one up the gut off the pitcher right to the first baseman. Out. Come on. Come on, man. That's 4. That is 4 on the... Get out the chalk. Get out the chalkboard. Scratch in 4 right there, because that is 4 weird-ass shit fucking stuff happening in this game, man. Like, come on. Like, I understand that happens a lot. You fucking drill one up the gut and it goes off the pitcher. But right to the first baseman, and he's able to corral it and get Mookie out. So, more weird shit happening. Pujols is back up at the plate, and the shift was... Actually, that probably wouldn't have made a difference either if the shift came into play that time either. But Roy Junkie is back up at the plate trying to get his 3rd base hit of the game, trying to make a statement and leave Zobrist on the bench for good, like I said before, but he's not able to. So we're going into the 8th, and Edgar Martinez is up at the plate, going for the high and in fastball right there. I was just praying that wasn't going to be another blooper in the right field, but I'm able to get him. I thought the game was going to try and screw me over again by letting Yogi just not even catch that ball. So with 2 down now, it's a 1-2 count. Caps is going to the low and in fastball, getting him looking. So I'm getting out of this inning. Just need to hold the lead for 1 more inning. Should be easy, right? It should be easy. I haven't got a hit in a couple innings, so fuck it. Fuck everything, man. I am laying down a bunt. I don't give 2 shits. Altuve is able to get on first base, but fucking, I'm just going down swinging, man. I am swearing more than probably ever in this video, man, because this game was... I was actually laughing my ass off in this game, man. You think if I was lucky I was in a very good mood when I was playing this game, because if I wasn't in a good mood, I would have probably burned the house down after the shit that was happening in this game. We're going into the bottom of the 9th, and it is looking good.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone!
Are you shitting me? You have got to be kidding me, man. With 2 down in the bottom of the 9th, he ties the game. That is unbelievable. So now it is 4-4. I skipped a lot of innings because literally nothing happened in the 10th, 11th, or 12th. So now in the top of the 13th, Mookie is up. He's trying to get his first hit of the game. Should have already had one, but he is just grounding out. And now Cargo is back up at the dish, looking to get a little one-out rally going. Send one to right field. So I'm able to get somebody on base, looking good because I do have the machine himself up next. Pujols with one down, looking to just get something on the board. And luckily I did have a man on base right there because that squeezes through the infield. So now I got two guys on, one in scoring position. So the steroid junkie looking to do some damage. Send one to left center. And more weird shit is happening, man. Tag up, right? You want to tag up? Okay. Why the fuck is my guy taking off 10 seconds? I told him to tag up, and then I tell him to go back, and he doesn't go back when I tell him to go back. So that probably has something to do with the connection, but the game is just screwing me over every 2 seconds, man. I'm able to get the first out of this inning, but Edgar Martinez is up next, and he literally kills me, man. He does. Just watch this shit.
He's in there, and he's in control 1-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria.